Hello YouTube. Thought I would do a quick video. This is going to be quick. I didn't show the installation of this because I figure, people know how to drill holes, they know how to do things. Pretty simple stuff. I'll just go over a little overview of what I did. I mounted this fire extinguisher in my truck. I got to thinking one day, I drove by this car on fire on the highway and I thought, well, poop. I don't really have a way. If my truck were to catch on fire, I wouldn't know what to do. I could just stand there and helpless looking at it while it burned down. So I thought, well, I better figure out some way to put a fire extinguisher in here so at least I have some kind of a chance, or if somebody else's car is on fire. So I found this bracket, and I'm not close so I can get to it. This bracket is meant, I'll put the link to it in the description. It's meant to mount in your seat tracks. It's called the bracketeer, but I tried and it just wasn't meant to be. I can't fit it in my seat brackets any which way I tried. I mean, I imagine if I took the seat off and worked with it for hours and maybe modified, I could figure out some way, but I just wasn't into that. So I figured out a place to mount it, which is on this plastic cover for my jack and tire tools here. It's pretty solid, so it doesn't it doesn't give, it doesn't move around at all. So what I did is I went to Home Depot and got these Allen screws, big bolts there. I don't know what size they are. They're metric. You'd have to figure out what size fits for you. Then I got some lock nuts and washers on the back, and I just set it down there on here, extended the arms out where I wanted them. They're adjustable with these screws right here, and figured out where I wanted it, marked it, drilled some holes, and tightened those up, and mounted it on here. And I have easy access to it. It's out of the way because this thing's always in the way anyway. So I figured, this isn't going to harm anything having that up there. It's not going to take up any space. It'll bounce around a little bit, but no big deal. It's not enough to be concerned with. Also cleaned up my truck a little bit, if you can tell. Pretty proud of that. So that's the gist of it. You can mount it pretty much anywhere you can drill a couple holes. Like I said, it's supposed to go on the front of the seat bracket, which would be cool. I'd prefer it to go there, but it just didn't work in my case, and it doesn't work for everybody. And they have applications you can look up. They didn't list mine. I just took a chance on it, ordered it. It was on Amazon, so I just bought it. Thought, well, if it doesn't fit where it's supposed to go, I'll figure something out. And I did. I like it where it's at. I was also thinking about putting it in the back under the shell, but I thought, well, if I lock that and it's an emergency, I have to run back there, unlock it to get to it, and that may not work out so well. So here it's accessible. I can reach back from my front seat and grab it if I need to. And this is let me show you here, this is a specific fire extinguisher for cars. It's meant for car fires. I don't know I'm not a fire expert, but this is the one I got. It's a kitty, whatever, how the hell you say it. And it's Auto Marine fire extinguisher. I'll put a link to that. I got this one at Walmart actually for a little over $10. Ouch, hit my head. It's designed, like I said, for cars. Fights common fires in autos, trucks, watercraft, flammable liquids, and electrical equipment, which is what you want in a car. See right there. So that's it. I think I'm going to put one back in where my tools are, and maybe one in my other car. I think it's just a good idea for $10, even if you just have to stick it in a compartment or somewhere. Better to be prepared than not. That was hard to say. So that's it. Just drill some holes, mount it where you want, put the fire extinguisher on there, you're good to go. Get one. See you on the next video.